Hi everyone. I was really happy to receive an email from Zoe from this watercolor company, and they sent me a sample to try and to review on my channel. It's so cute. Wait till you see this. Look, how cute is that? It's so little and compact. This is the set of 9 colors. It's called Woomer, W-O-O-M-E-R, but it's for like traveling artists, beginner artists. But let's look at this. This is so cute. I have not used this brand before, but it's got these little clips. I don't know if you can see, but they've got these little clips. You can clip it onto something. Got that, and I've already been painting, as you can see. Oh, how cute. Got your little mixing trays, and red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. I'll have to test these. I think that's black, but this could be brown, and I think that could be like a burgundy or maroon. But how cute is that? Yeah, that is super cute. So if you're on the go, you could have your own little paint watercolor. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna test out the colors on this piece of paper. My daughter drew a beautiful spider lily for me, so I'm gonna just kind of paint on that with, it's more of a fibrous paper. And then I have some, it's technically for alcohol ink, but I'm gonna try and use it for the watercolor as well because it's a smoother surface, just to do some simple little flowers and just to play around. And I'll let you know what I think at the end. Okay, let's get started. I just have some water, paper towel, and a couple, I have a liner brush. I forgot the name of this offhand for whatever reason, but I just have a couple brushes to try, but so that we can see a really good color test. Let's put some water on each one, get it activated. We'll see what colors they are. Okay. Let's see how bright these colors are. So this would be the yellow. Oh, that's pretty. It's not very fluorescent, it's more of a creamy yellow. So we can get a more, that's pretty too. I would say, you know, it's your standard orange kind of color. And I am cleaning my brush after each color, make sure that they're not getting blended or contaminated. Here's the red. Oh, that's kind of like a brick red is the color I would say it would be. Okay. Here's this color. I wasn't quite sure. It does look like a cross of a, ooh, oh yeah, I like that. It's like a purple red. So it's like a in between the two, I'm assuming, but that is, you know, or like a pink, but it's a very like magenta pink. It's not a bright pink. Okay. Here, my favorite color is purple. And that's a very light purple. You would, I would almost think of like a lilac kind of purple or wisteria. So you would have to, if you really wanted this color, or like generally the yellows as well, if you wanted it to be a much deeper color, you would definitely want to let whatever artwork that you're working on dry, and then you can go back over it to make it darker, because it came out quite light. Okay, here is the blue. So this is like a light blue, sky blue. Got 3 more colors. Trying to make sure I put equal amounts of water on them so we can see. Maybe this one's much darker. So here's just like your royal dark blue. It's quite pretty. And then green. This kind of looks like an emerald green to me. It's pretty. And then I'm assuming this is the black, which I think I'm assuming correctly. All right. So there's all the colors. I'll show you up close so you can see. Okay, so this is almost dry, so I'll show you what I mean. Get some more of that really pretty purple, and you can come back over it and darken it. Same with the blue. But you would have to let it dry in order to get it darker. So far, I think that they're a nice variety of colors. You know, and then of course, you've got your primary colors, so you can, you know, mix them and make the colors additional colors that you want, lighter, darker. There's no white, so you would have to keep that in mind, or have your own white separately. Or you could just, you know, use your water and lighten your shade. And on better paper than this, it'd be much easier to do. But you can lighten your colors by just making sure it's not dry yet and taking some off. Okay, so I'm gonna put some music on for me, and I'm gonna paint the spider lily that my daughter did, and I'll get the other paper and test that out. It's always good to test the watercolors, the color saturation on different kinds of paper that you might want to use. But so far, I think this is just the cutest thing, and you know, perfect for on the go. You know, super easy to take this on vacation and put it in your pocket, your purse, backpack. Wouldn't take up much room. Can always find water generally, and a couple of brushes, and you know, if you're doing those cute little cards that I like to do, you know, it wouldn't take too much room to keep your artistic flow going when you're traveling. All right, I will be back, and I will show you at the end the dried results of the paintings. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Okay, so here is the final, and I'll take pictures and have them posted along with the video. This is the smoother substrate, and then this is the more fibrous one. I would say they work really well on both. Obviously this is gonna keep the color and the water and everything more in place than this. What's interesting with the purple is that it kind of turned pink. So it's kind of like a baby pink. So that was interesting to me. But I was able to sort of blend the colors on here. Of course, this being a smoother paper, the water is gonna puddle more than here. So I would say, you know, depending on what you're using, just, you know, of course, be aware of that. But I do like the color saturation. I think that the color stayed a lot truer other than the purple turning pink. I do like the majority of it. I forgot to add some stems to these, so just make some little somethings there. Anyways, but I'll take better pictures so you guys can see. But all in all, you know, this wasn't very expensive. It's very compact, and I think that's just adorable and perfect. I did make a couple mistakes. I forgot to clean my brush like you're supposed to before you go back into a different color, but it was really easy to clean up and get it out of that color, so that was a good error and trial for on my part. But yeah, I think this is just super cute. The mixing trays were really easy to clean. I would say, you know, for it not being very expensive, I think it was on Amazon like $10 or something. I think it was great. There will be some links in the description box if you are interested. I hope you have a wonderful day and enjoyed the process. Thank you. Bye.